Good morning, scrappers. It's Muriel here with a 12 by 12 layout and a coffee sleeve that I wanted to show to you that I created for a friend. These are the two ladies I went to Lake Chelan with to celebrate one of their birthdays, and I thought I would create this 12 by 12 layout to put in a shadow box and this coffee sleeve for her as a gift. So I'll show you the coffee sleeve first. These coffee sleeves are kind of unique. I picked them up on the campus of the school my daughter goes to, and believe it or not, they were a little larger than the others I have in my stash. I have coffee sleeves from Starbucks, Tully's, Fred Meyer, any grocery store that has a coffee stand has coffee sleeves. But these were white and they were the biggest of them all. So I only had 4. When she goes back to school next month, I will certainly have her to grab 2 or 3 each time she goes to the coffee stand. But so I only had these few, so I just put together this cute little mini. Maybe she can take it to work if she wanted to show it to her friends. So I use a embellishment pack, I believe from Jolie's, that said it was called Napa Valley. And what I did was use some purple stickers to change it to say Lake Chelan. That's just a picture of my friend walking. We were walking toward the street, and you can see this blue here was the lake. Absolutely beautiful. And I just have some Prima Vine pieces of it, and this is some grape clusters from the sticker pack. I have some background paper that I'm using. 6x6 paper pad called the Getaway. It's by Echo Park, and it's all about traveling, and it had a lot of airplanes and destination tickets. So I just kind of used some of the world paper that they had, and then I'm just have these 2 purple bows on the side here on these clamps. So on the inside is just full of pictures. That's one picture of the bottles of wine that was probably day 1 that we all had bought between the 3 of us. And then just a Michael's chipboard piece here that says celebrate. And then that's a picture of us at one of the restaurants. And I also use the same picture on the layout. And then there's a little cork, I don't know if you can see it, on top of a flower. And then there's a picture of Shelly and Debbie bringing their glasses together, toasting. And another one of the embellishment stickers says wine tasting. And then there's a picture of the lake. Now, you may know now that they had a lot of fires, and they probably still are going on now. But when we were there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we had the beautiful sunshine. It was Saturday and Sunday that it began to get a little smoky, and some of the soot was in the air, but not bad. It was when we got back that it began to get worse and progressively got even worse, and some lives were lost. But for the most part, there's a beautiful picture of the lake, and again, I'm using a chipboard piece and then a wine bottle sticker there. And then that was a picture of the 2 girls. We were going to dinner at a restaurant, and it was so nice because before we walked in, the waitress asked if we could just wait a minute because there was a wedding happening. So we got to see, the bride and her attendants walk in. So nice. It was cool. So another sticker says age to perfection. And then this is a picture here of Debbie's birthday cake dessert that they brought to the table. Just beautiful. So, and another chipboard sticker there. And then on the back, that was a sticker of a winery with the 3 barrels. And then I had this in my stash. It says homemade for you. So that's it. I thought she could just show a few pictures of some of the friends that she went with. And then I created the layout. Let's put this back over here. And it's a 12 by 12 layout. And that was us again at the restaurant. Now at this restaurant, it was really cool because the couple behind us was getting ready for a proposal. One of the young ladies was going to be proposing to her partner. So it took us a while to get in there. Our waitress was busy putting up signs in the winery for the couple. So when we learned of it, we were so excited. And then when they came down from the winery, by that time, the few people in the restaurant knew about it, and we all clapped and raised our glasses for a toast. So it was absolutely beautiful. But here's the layout, and what I'm using on this layout is a papers from the collection K&Company Engraved Garden. I've had this since it's a 2011 collection, so I probably had it shortly after that, but it's beautiful papers. It has fabric sheets, acetate, shimmers, vellum, and silhouette, and then just regular papers within it. Very, very very pretty. I thought it was so appropriate for this vineyard trip, because of the greens and then the flowers and then just the images of the birds. That's the page that I used there. So when I bought it, every time I'd go back to Joann, I'm always looking for embellishments, and K&Company always have embellishment packs. So I have the ephemera pack, which offered a lot of beautiful images, butterflies, hot air balloons, flower pots, crowns, birds, things like that. And then I picked up a pack of the journaling tags. I used one of them. And then there were also some grand adhesion dimensional stickers, and I used one of those border stickers. And then I used one of the Prima Vines, and you'll be able to see that on the page as well. So I did a little distressing, just a little, not a lot of inking, but I'm using the green background paper, and this is on a chipboard piece here. So she'll be able to, well, I'll be putting this in a shadow box for her. So I layered the green paper, and on top of that there is some peach, and then the designer paper on top, which is very, very pretty. Flowers, script writing, images. Many of the embellishments, believe it or not, are wine charms that I bought a box of, and I just took the rings off of them and used the charms itself. So here I have a sticker here, dimensional sticker of a grape cluster, and then two of the wine charms right there. And this was a flower image from the ephemera pack, as well as this, I don't know if this is a aquarium or not a bird cage, but it looks like flowers grow into it. So I popped both of those up on some dimensionals. And then from Jolie's, it gave me this Wine and Friends, the perfect pairing dimensional sticker, which was perfect because that's what we were doing at this restaurant as well, wine tasting. I have some birds that I kind of popped up. There is the tag on the side here, and I have a cork, the top of the cork dimensional sticker there. The Prima Vine is right here, and it goes all the way through to this end here. And then I just did a cluster of some I Am Roses flowers, regular flowers from my stash, and also you'll see some wine charms. There is a, let's see if I can horn in on that. Okay. There is a wine charm attached to the flower here. There is a barrel right there. And then there is a wine cork right there. These flowers here, these brown flowers, I created using the bag from one of the wine bottles that we got. I just used my circular flower curly roller thing and rolled these two flowers and just put a green pearl on top. And the border is here at the bottom of the birds, the border strip. Okay, and it stops right there. So it all came together. Also from the brown paper bag from the wine bottle, I cut out this with a ticket punch. It says vintage, and I just have it popped up on some dimensions there. And then some of these recollection flowers here. And that kind of created the layout, and I'm hoping that she really likes it. Again, I'll be putting it in a shadow box and giving it to her, and along with the coffee sleeve. So that is my project that I've been working on. And please feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions regarding the products that I used. Thanks again and have a great day.